I didn't have my headphones on.
Huh? Oh, shit.
Screaming! Down! Yo dudes, we did this last year where we came up to Willow Springs and we tested before Long Beach. Well, actually that time it was Atlanta. So now we're getting ready for Long Beach. There is the whip. By the time you see this, it'll actually be unveiled and out for the round. So that's all good. We've been teasing the heck out of that sucker. Here's my new trailer. It is a 46 foot long, 48 if you count that little guy right there. And it's taller, so I can actually put my wheels above the car. That was a big thing for just getting some more room in there, and then just ended up being a little bit longer. So that's rad, and we're at Willow, like I said. We're at the Oval. Some dudes are shooting a music video at the balcony. That's where I usually like to test. So this time we're at the Oval, which is a tire eater. Okay. We're headed to the track. Got the boys in the car. There's Jeff, there's Ryan, there's Jackson. Hi guys. Yes. Wait, let's introduce Ryan because maybe you guys don't know about Ryan. You don't know about Ryan? This is Ryan! What up, y'all? I'm back. He's back. He used to be on the team, then he left us for a little bit, and then he came back to us. He realized he wanted to hang out with us and drink all of our beer. So, good times. We gonna party! But anyways, I brought a pillow. I'm gonna go to sleep. We're on the track. We're gonna set up. Car's working good. Didn't get back to you guys after I said I'd get back to you guys when I was at the practice track. Went great. I'm tired, trying to survive long nights. All right, we are at Formula D Long Beach. We've made it. What's up? Got S's car right there. And you can see it's super packed up in here. So we gotta wedge all of ourselves in this tiny pit area. Get her going. All right, new but old tent frame. This was the old dock tent frame, and I got my own made for it, so we're gonna pop that sucker on. Hopefully it looks rad. Oh, we're going diamond mode in here, huh? I like it. I like it.
We need help.
Diamond mode. All right, in the suit. Just did a driver's meeting. Still pretty tired. It was a long night. I gotta take a headshot, so got this fresh suit on right here. Go handle that. So then go check the car. That's always a little bit scary, but we'll get through it. Car's pretty nicely built, so I think it'll be no problem. All right, here is the whip at Tech. So we load up onto this, these scales, and then we get a number right there, and we have to be at a certain weight to run a certain size tire. And it's not just the size of the tire that's on the side of it. It's actually a measurement, so it depends on your rims. So a 295 might stretch out to be a little bigger or a little smaller. So Kevin and the guys go very thoroughly over the car for safety, a few things for suspension to make sure we're not cheating, as far as like if you move suspension points, make sure the cage is all safety, fire suppressant, all that good stuff. So this is tech inspection at Long Beach, underneath the not grandstands, just parking structure. Over there is where we have our driver's meeting every day. And yep, past tech, Kevin's just doing a little momentum light. So there's a little strip LED up here now going across. We used to run something like a brake light years ago. Now we're gonna use this as a momentum light. So if that comes on, it means we're slowed down probably like 5 miles an hour, maybe even 2. So that's what that's supposed to tell.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, where am I on filming? Have I filmed anything today? I'm not sure. But it is Friday, we're in the pits. There's the whip, look at that. Look at all the matching. There's so much going on here. So, practice went great. Definitely small issues, more of just me getting comfortable with the car. There is not so much of a foot pedal brake right now because maybe there's air in the line, something down that we've been chasing, can't figure it out. But you know, just things are in a rush. but the car itself feels quick. It transitions really fast because it is 400 pounds lighter and 200 more horsepower, so it's killing it. So I did tag a wall on the last run. Let's see here. But bash bar is good, and everything about it's just awesome. So love the new car. And sorry, I'm just, a little tired, guys. It's been a hard one to get where we're at right now, but the confidence feels good from what I'm told from the spotter, Matt Perkins, that I'm like probably mid-pack on how I'm doing right now. So having a new car and all the funny issues that's going on, I feel pretty good about it. So yeah, let's go around it and check some things out. So most of the things are the same, mostly, but there are a lot of things that are different, right? So aluminum block, that's a major thing that's different. 5-pound fire suppressor instead of a 10-pound. Different seats. 370Z dash this time instead of the S14 dash. Carbon roof, carbon hatch, and gut it just to make it even lighter. Stock fuel tank in there instead of the fuel cell that I had back here. This is made a little bit thinner and has less stuff going on. Anti-gravity battery, that thing only weighs 13 pounds. I think the Optima batteries weighed like 50, I want to say. That tank is cut in half, by the way. It only takes like 8 gallons of fuel. We fill up, we do tire changes every 2 laps, and then we add fuel as well. So Chris is over here going over the Link ECU data logs. Really like how their data logging works. It's really simple. Got a new wheel. But yeah, this is the whip. I gotta go to autograph session. I will try to get back to this and show some runs, and we'll get back to making these videos. It's been a long off season. I'm excited about this thing. Don't know if I filmed that I'm at an autograph session, but I'm at an autograph session. These are the things that we do. These are nerds that I hang out with. Pretty much the only time I get to actually talk to them. They're cool fans. What's up?
What's up, man?
Filming YouTube stuff,
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff is rip-roaring ready to go. We initially heard that that he was going to take a competition timeout, but not the case. And what's important about that, Lontaine, is if Jeff took it right now, you only get one for the weekend.
Yeah.
Not for the day, but for the weekend. So that flows into tomorrow. So if he used it there, something happens tomorrow, he wouldn't have one.
Yeah.
So Jeff Jones, do or die for him. Get a score on the board. And again, he can't get any higher. Here we go. We'll talk about that in a moment. Jeff Jones looks like he's putting it down a lot more comfortable. Doesn't get all the way out there, but continues on through the course.
That was really wide, Jared.
That was the widest you could be without hitting the tires.
He just did an outside zone on those tires on that last corner. Woo! Wow.
Jeff sounds angry. He's an angry elf.
Heyo, as always, very busy times, and that's a loud generator. Don't know how much stuff I filmed today, but it is Friday. New car drives crazy. It's good and bad. It's like super crab walky and too twitchy. And go out like this, right? So it's a little bit twitchy. It does wild things. I wrecked in practice and then got the car dialed, and then I wrecked in qualifying. So that was retarded. After wrecking again qualifying, was able to get the car back together, go out for the last chance qualifier, and got a very low score in, and yeah, got it running. So now, what's that? Bam, new sticker. So now we are over here at the Fab School, thefabschool.edu, and they are making me a new front crash bar because I destroyed that thing. So yeah, let's go check it out. Yeah, look at that. Brand new.
Never happened.
Damn. Hey, Saturday morning. Way too early in the morning. Only good thing about this is we're at the hotel next to the track. We got a Matt Perkins there. We got a Jackson, Ryan, and Geoff. And we're all sleepy. It's way too early. What the hell's happening over there? Something's gonna come out of the pond. And, Godzilla, come in. All right. It's early. I'm tired.
Copyright laws. All right, the boys are gonna get the car in line. Everyone's already moving. Pits are getting set up in the hot pit. Yesterday we did our hot pit stuff in here. Whoa, Jackson! This guy don't give a damn. He wants to go. I know you think he'd stop, but he don't give a fuck.
If he would have been a real man and just kept going, we would have been fine, but he wasn't.
All right. Let's get back to work. All right, look at this. Here we are. I'm so tired. You can probably tell. So we're in line. Gotta walk up through all these nerds. My back's sore. My eyes are tired. We gotta pull through. So I qualified 32nd. I gotta go against Ryan Turk. It's not the first time. I can beat him. Gotta beat him anytime anyways. So feeling good. What's up, dude? Guys, this has been a battle on battle of just getting things done. We're calling 5. They're up there. So we're calling our 5 minutes. Calling our 5 minutes because the either spark or injectors on one of the cylinders is going out. Not sure what's up with that. Man, but just one more problem. This is kind of what you get when you're behind last minute stuff. What a bummer. We can still battle. We're still gonna go out and do that. Hopefully Jackson can figure out what the problem is. If not, we're just gonna go out and send it and do what we can do. So there's the 5 minute clock right there. Has not been started yet. So we'll see what happens right now. We're gonna battle either way. Just don't know if we'll have all of our cylinders or not.
He's saying, look, guess what? I'm gonna. Oh, look at this! Stoked. We got Jeff Jones on the line. How many cylinders he has? TBD.
That's another question, right? How does it sound? Kind of hard to tell.
All right, Jeff Jones in that Pedal Commander burnout box. Ryan Turk on the line. And there are the stats once again. Jeff, we'll see if he's got that all 800 or what he's got under the hood of his Nissan 370Z. A new build for him. The vehicle might look similar, but it is a brand new vehicle that he built in the off season. So it's great to get that fresh chassis. Similar to that of Jonathan Castro, another Toyota GR family member. But Jeff, like I said, just had so much fun last year. You know, just piqued a lot of interest and raised a lot of eyebrows the way he drove last year. Do you think? Yeah,
he was aggressive and he had some moments of brilliance. And he said it himself. He said, I had a lot of great luck last year and had a great time.
Also a lot of bad luck. But this year.
This year.
Yeah.
Transitioning into 22, it's a whole new year for him, unfortunately. And that's what's going to happen sometimes when you build a new car. You're going to have some teething issues. You're going to have to work through, and unfortunately, you have to do it here between the walls of Long Beach.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, we're talking about Jeff Jones and his kind of bad luck. Ryan Turk, that's a new engine. They swapped that thing this morning.
They did not.
Yes, they did. That's a new engine, FYI. Right. The Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla on Nitto tires. Ryan Turk, our #1 qualifier. He's got the clean air out front and no Rain-X needed. As now goes in that first outside zone. That small little back bumper getting close. Not as close as we saw in qualifying or in practice, but guess what? Oh, Jeff Jones, you see that bobble in the chase position now. Out to that BC Racing Go for Gold. Touch and go. Nice job around the inside clip. Guess what? Jeff did have a small mistake exiting that outside zone 3, but Ryan Turk put it together out front. Again, maybe kind of tempering the flame a little bit, rising to the occasion, but let's take a look at it again. And what were your thoughts, Ryan?
Yeah, you can tell Jeff Jones is having some issues in the chase. He's pushing as hard as he possibly can. You can hear that the car is struggling a little bit, so maybe he is down that one cylinder potentially. He tried, though. He didn't give up. He was pushing as hard as he could, but like you said, he did make a slight mistake there. So initiation, Ryan Turk there with some slight handbrake pulls, got on throttle where he was supposed to, got out wide to outside zone 1, nice transition to 2, and you can see Jeff, those bobbles in the chase position. He's really pushing right there.
Yeah,
Car
big.
straightens up, and that's where you really heard the engine struggling right in that area. But Ryan Turek, really clean run up front. Not a 100-point run, but definitely close to what he did on qualifying day.
And this goes back to your point about #1 qualifier going against number 32 qualifier.
Yeah.
Also, his spotter, Steph Papadakis, he's in his ear. He's saying, hey, guys, or is Biddy, I think Biddy's is in his ear. Yeah, Biddy's Hartsock Motorsports, he's in his ear. And he's saying basically like, hey, you know that he might be down on power.
Yeah.
This is where it gets precarious.
This is the tricky part right now for Ryan. So he's been, I'm sure he's got his spotter in his ear right now, giving him some strategy, what he needs to do, insight into how it looked, how Jeff looked in the chase position. And knowing that that car sounds potentially hurt, Ryan's maybe going to give a little bit of space there, but he can't leave too much space either. That's where it gets tricky.
Here we go. Let's swap the order of operation. Jeff Jones now our lead driver, the 818. So he is sponsored by Evil Auto Works. Let's see if he turns that, flips it around, and calls us some love. See if he gets some love here. The Evil Auto Works Nissan 370Z. Jeff Jones out front. Little trickle here out of the start. Ryan Turek drops into formation. The pass the point, no return. Was that a late initiation? I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at that again. So fails to get all the way to the outside zone, like I said. Sounded healthier there, so maybe it's firing back up. But Ryan Turek doing everything he needs to do. This is, right there. I mean, Jeff looked healthier out front, but Ryan Turek, no mistakes in that chase position. That Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla on Nitto tires stands and delivers in that chase position.
Anytime that a car is going to have an engine that isn't running right, it's always going to be harder in the chase because you have to adjust to the lead. And if you let the revs drop, sometimes it's hard to get them back up, whatever might be the issue. But in the lead, you can see that Jeff is on throttle, the tires are spinning, and it's working for him in the lead. He had a couple of small handbrake pulls there to keep the car in drift and maybe just push the line out a bit, but overall did a good job in the lead. It was a clean run. Turek put on enough pressure that he wasn't sandbagging, he wasn't holding back. He was definitely putting on the pressure. He was right there in his door. So Ryan Turek, I think, is going to get the easy win here.
All right, we got Chris Yule, Ryan Lontaine, and Brian Egger. Slide him left for Turek, right for Jeff Jones. Boom, it's unanimous. Ryan Turek gets the win. Ryan Turek unanimously gets the win. Congratulations, Ryan Turek. Unfortunately, Jeff Jones. Keep that smile on your face, buddy. Your mom, your wife, they're all here. You got your team supporting you. We'll see you in Atlanta, and I know you're going to rise to the occasion in the ATL, the Dirty South.
Hey, dudes. So we had an amazing weekend of things that went good and things that went bad. Right now, I'm chilling with some fans, and I got beat by Turk. It was a rough day. I ended up being down a cylinder. All right, so strapped into the trailer. Where did I leave off? So had to go back through the footage to find out what I even filmed last, because bouncing back and forth between Instagram and filming this for YouTube. Anyways, cars in the trailer, ended up getting beat by Turk, which you probably just saw, and I think the motor may have dropped a sleeve in the block. So unfortunately, that has to come apart. That's gonna suck, a lot of work, but the car itself feels amazing. I know that I struggled a lot, but looking at what the car is capable of, how like fast it can transition and how fast it can lunge and move, I think that's gonna be a good thing. Right now I'm having trouble driving it, I'm really struggling, but that's where I wanna be. I think that's where I want this car to be, and that was the goal of what I wanted to do. So now I'm gonna go drive my ass off at Willow Springs. I'm gonna change some suspension around, play with a few minor changes, but I think we're in a good spot. I just gotta learn how to drive this thing and kick some ass. So, thanks for watching, checking out the the video footage and what we're doing, and thank you guys for the support and love. See you at round 2.